Good morning. Look, the camera's set up all right so everybody can see me. It is Thursday. I hope everybody's had a great week so far. On Tuesdays I've been teaching more of a power class, and on Thursdays this is more of a gentle flow. So just be mindful of your body, where you are in space, how you're feeling in the morning. It's kind of cold out, so one thing I did before I came into the room was I started my space heater, so you can always grab a heater and kind of warm the room up, get it really cozy. Maybe I'm an aromatherapist, so I always have an aromatherapy diffuser going. Maybe you diffuse some lavender or something calming for your gentle classes. And this is such a great way to get your day started, to get the body moving, breath flowing, and chi and prana and life force integrated in so that you have a wonderful day. So we will get started this morning in child's pose. So sit your hips back towards your heels. Your palms can be either out in front of you or by the side. And as I mentioned before I really get started, as I mentioned, you may want to grab a strap, or you can grab a belt, or if you don't even have a belt, you could grab a towel, because we're going to do some deeper leg stretches towards the end of the class, so that make sure you have that close by. So your knees can be slightly apart, toes together, let the palms come out in front of you, your forehead comes to the ground. And you can either have your palms out in front of you or by the side. Take a moment, feel your shins on the earth, feel the toes, the palms underneath you. And then you begin inhaling in through the nose, down into the chest and into the belly. Inhaling in. And as you exhale, imagine any tension, any tightness, any subconscious stress. Imagine sending that away from the body down into the earth on the exhale. Just bringing your body into the present moment, inhaling. And as you exhale, purifying, cleansing, exhale out. Kind of letting the body begin to settle. Just feel the earth come up from underneath you to give the body some support. And you can kind of start rolling your head a little bit left and right, back and forth. Massaging the eyebrows, massaging the forehead, letting go of any tension. Maybe you have a couple tender spots around the eyebrows. Maybe you're holding any tension in the face. Just imagine letting that go. Draining the stress down into the earth. And then as you come back through center, gently walk your palms over towards the left side of the mat. You're going to stretch down the right side of the body, all the way from the right fingertips into the right shoulder and hip. As you inhale, feel the lungs expand on the right side body. Right hip drifts down towards your right heel. Inhaling, reaching long. Opening up energetic flow down the fascia on the right side. And then coming back through center, walk your fingertips over towards the right side of the mat. So now you're going to get that stretch down the left side of the body. All the way through the left fingertips, left shoulder, and hip. And try to keep your left hip towards the left heel. And then walking your palms back through center. Now lock your palms behind you towards the tailbone. Forehead can stay on the ground, and then reach your fingertips or palms up towards the ceiling. Get a nice stretch for the shoulders here as the palms drop towards the top of the head. And if you would like a little bit more of a stretch on either side, either front of the shoulders, you can let your palms drop to the left or towards the right. Just kind of rocking back and forth. Opening up the chest, the heart chakra. Breathing it out. And then coming back through center, release your palms out in front of you and make your way onto all fours. Now bring your palms underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. Kind of move your hips to the left and right. You can bend your elbows a little bit. Getting out any kinks from the previous night, any tension in the hips and the shoulders and the low back. All right, from here with your palms underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, inhale, belly down, chest up, deep breath. And on your exhale, arch your spine, tuck your chin to chest. You can come up onto the fingertips if you would like, a little bit deeper stretch through the shoulder blades. Inhale, belly down, chest up. Tailbone lifts up towards the ceiling and exhale. Like you're cleansing, purifying the lungs here. Coming up onto the fingertips. One more time, inhale, belly down, chest up. And exhale, curl. Tuck the chin to chest, come up on your fingertips. And then make your way back to a neutral position. So you're back onto all fours. You want to make sure your palms are underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath the hips. Send the left toes towards the back of the mat. I'm going to scoot forward so I can make sure that you can see me. You just send your left toes back, rock back and forth on the toes. Opening up the ankle, the calf, the Achilles, front and back. And then from here, lift your left leg up and your right palm is going to reach around behind you, binding with the top of the left foot. Start kicking into the right palm. So the more pressure you put into the right palm, the more opening you feel for the front of the left hip and the front of the right shoulder. Equal weight on the left palm and the right knee. Kick, kick. 5, 4, 3, 2, and change. Release the left knee down, right palm down, moving over to the opposite side. So now send your right toes towards the back of the mat. You can plant the right toes on the ground and then draw a couple circles with the right ankle. You can even come front and back, get a little stretch with the Achilles and the plantar fascia. Just slowly mobilizing the joints this morning. You can draw a couple circles with the right ankle. And then make sure you're supported. Right palm underneath the right shoulder, left knee underneath the left hip. Lift your left palm up. Lift your right leg up and bind. Begin putting a little bit of pressure into the left palm. Feel that stretch for the front of the right hip and the right knee. Kick. Feel the opening. Maybe put a little bit more pressure. 5, 4, 3, 2, and change. Gently release your way back out. Right knee down, left palm down. Leave your hips over the knees. Walk your palms out for a puppy pose. So get a little bit more of a stretch for the shoulders here. Hips are over knees. Reach out through the palms, inhaling in through the nose. Down into the belly, and on your exhale, cleansing exhale out. Like you're fogging up the mat out in front of you. It's very toning for the vagus nerve. It's purifying for the lungs and the breath. Just breathing into it. And then slowly walking your palms back up. We're on to all fours. Place both toes to the mat. Lift the hips up into your down dog. So your palms are shoulder width apart. Your feet are about hip distance apart. We're going to hold here in our down dog for a moment. Just letting the backs of the legs open up. You can walk your knees out a little bit. Maybe wag your tail left and right. Inhaling in, smooth and steady. And purifying exhale out through the mouth. Cleansing exhale. Grounding down through the palms, grounding down through the feet. When we're in our down dog, this allows a very grounding energy to come over the body as all four extremities are connected to the earth. So feel the earth to come up from the body to give the body support. Walk your feet a little bit wide, so it's not all the way mat distance apart, but just slightly wide. You're going to leave your left palm out in front of you. Take the right palm to the outside of the left ankle or the outside of the left calf for a twist. Twist and look underneath your left shoulder. You can use the strength of the right palm, right arm to look under. And then with control, release the right palm out. We're moving over to the opposite side. Take your left palm to the outside of the right ankle. Twist and look underneath your right shoulder. Feel the stretch from the outside of the right hip. Twist, hold, and release. Left palm back out. So you walk your feet back through center. On your inhale, glide forward into a plank position. Hover shoulders over palms. We're going to lower down through a chaturanga. Upward facing dog or cobra. Hips down, eye gaze up. Feel that stretch for the front of the body. First deep opening, front of the chest. And then place your toes to the mat. Lift the hips up. Downward facing dog on the exhale. Walking your feet back and forth. On your next inhale, step both feet forward into your first forward fold. Bend your knees. Let the head hang heavy. Grab the elbows here. Lift your hips up towards the ceiling as you release the head down. And then you can move a little bit to the left and right with the elbows. Feeling a stretch for the side body. Maybe you bend your knees a little bit. But same thing here, if you can get your extremities on the ground, your palms on the ground with both feet. It's a grounding position. Letting the head hang heavy, get some blood flow to the brain, some cerebral spinal fluid moving. Nice, and on your inhale, reverse your way back out. Roll yourself out nice and slow. Inhale. Palms reach up towards the sky, interlock your fingers. Inhale, reach up. I'm going to turn to face towards you, so reach up towards the sky. And on your exhale, reach over towards the right side. Get this stretch down the left side of the body from the left wrist all the way into the left shoulder and hip. Send your right hip towards the left as you reach to the right. Inhale, come back through center. Lengthen up towards the sky, and on your exhale, over towards the left side. Now you're sending your left hip towards the right. Chest is slightly open. Make sure you're not collapsing forward or back with this. You want to get a nice stretch down the left side body. Reach, reach. Inhale, come back through center. Now let your head drop back. Reach up towards the ceiling, toes together, heels slightly apart. Send your hips forward. Let your head drop. So a little back, mini back bend here. Chest is open, fingertips drawing their line across the ceiling. Inhale, come back through center. Lengthen up towards the sky, and on your exhale, we're going to move through a slow flow salute. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, fingertips to the shins, lengthen the crown of the head forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen and look up. Exhale, step back with the right foot into a lunge. So we're in a lunge position, right toes towards the ground. Feel the stretch for the front of the right hip. This is where you can rock front and back again. Just feeling the opening for the right hip flexor, for the hips. Being mindful if you've done a lot of sitting over the last couple of days. Hopefully you've been able to get outside and get some walks in. That's okay. Just feel that stretch for the front of the right hip. Both palms to the ground. Left foot steps back to meet the right into a plank position. Flow through chaturanga. Upward facing dog or cobra. And push back into your down dog on the exhale. Again, each time you come into your down dog, letting go of any tension in the body through the breath. Next, inhale, right leg reaches up towards the sky. Feel that stretch for the front of the right hip and the back of the left leg in our three-legged dog. Bring the right foot forward to meet the right palm. Left foot forward to meet the right. On your inhale, bring yourself back out. Reach up. Breathe deep, mini back bend. And on your exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen and look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen and look up. Exhale, left foot steps back into a lunge. Feel the stretch for the front of the left hip this time. Both palms are underneath the shoulders. Again, you can rock back and forth, front to back. Feeling the opening for the front of the left leg. Breathe into it. And then let your right foot step back to meet the left into a plank position. Chaturanga Dandasana, lower down. Upward facing dog or cobra. Nice, and push back into your down dog on the exhale. Walking your feet out. Breathing into it. Inhale, left leg reaches up towards the sky. Reach high through the left foot. You can draw a couple circles with the left ankle if you would like. Then step your left foot forward to meet the left palm. Right foot forward to meet the left. On your inhale, reverse your way back out. Palms come up. Feel the opening in the chest, back bend. And drop your palms by the side. All right, now we're moving through and adding on just a little bit to this. So on your inhale, bring your palms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen and look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen and look up. Exhale, step back with the right foot into a lunge. Let your left foot step back to meet the right into a plank position. Flow through chaturanga. Upward facing. And push back into your down dog. From here, reach your right leg up towards the sky. Feel the stretch for the left leg, left heel. And bring your right foot forward to meet the right palm. On your inhale, come up into a high lunge position this time. So your right knee is over the right ankle. Both hips are squared off towards the front of the room. Reach your palms up towards the sky. So shoulders over hips, fingertips reaching up towards the ceiling. And from here, let your palms come towards the center of the heart. Take your left elbow to the outside of the right knee for a twist. Rotate your heart towards the center of the palms as you look up. Extend the energy out through the left heel. Twisting and opening. And then from here, release your palms down towards the ground. Left heel comes towards the ground. So your right foot's at a 90, left foot at about a 45. Inhale up into your warrior two. So your left palm goes towards the back of the mat, right palm towards the front. Keep that bend in the right knee over, right ankle, and tracking with the middle toe on the right foot. Palms out. Turn your thumbs up. Right elbow to the inside of the right knee. Left fingertips reach towards the front of your mat. Now, option here, you can place your right elbow on the right knee for some additional support. Sometimes I feel like I need some additional support, so I'll place it on the top of the knee, but if I want a little bit more of a challenge, maybe I'll let it slide down. Extended side angle, make your way back out, come up, straighten out the right leg, turn your right toes in. Inhale, lengthen up through the crown of the head. And on your exhale, fold forward. Chest comes forward. You can let your palms drop out in front of you. Head releases towards the ground. I want you to shake your head a little bit here. Imagine all that energy along the spine, opening up the chakras, these energetic centers that run throughout the body, throughout the spine. What a free movement. Just visualize breaking up any stagnant energy in the body. Breathing into it. Feeling this opening for the backs of the hips. Now you can grab the outside of the feet if you would like. Maybe pull. Let the head drop down. And then from here, release your palms back out in front of you. Lengthen your way back out. Walk your palms towards the front of the mat. And your right foot is going to step back to meet the left into your down dog. Walking your feet out. And then from here, step, hop, or jump forward into your forward fold. Reverse your way back out, and we're going to move through the same thing on the left side. Inhale, reach up. On your exhale, fold forward. Chest comes forward, palms come forward. Inhale, fingertips to shins, lengthen and look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen and look up. Exhale, left foot back into a lunge. Right foot steps back to meet the left into your plank position. Flow through chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And push back into your down dog on the exhale. Inhale, left leg reaches up towards the sky. Bring your left foot forward to meet the left palm. Inhale up into your high lunge position. Both hips are squared. Shoulders over hips, palms up. Reaching up towards the sky. Lengthen out, sink down a little bit lower. And then palms towards the center of the heart. Right elbow this time comes to the outside of the left knee for your twist. Twist and look over your left shoulder. Send the energy out through the right heel this time. Focus is up, heart towards the palms. And then as you make your way back out, release the palms. Your right heel comes down towards the ground. And I'm actually going to turn and face towards the opposite side of the mat so you can see we're preparing to set up for our warrior two this time. So on your inhale, make your way out. Shoulders over hips. So now the right palm is towards the back of the mat. Left palm towards the front. Eye gaze out through the middle finger on the left palm. Turn your thumbs up. Left elbow to the inside of the left knee. Right fingertips now reach towards the front of the mat for your extended side angle. Ground down through the outside of the right foot. Reach through your right fingertips. Hold. And make your way out. Turn your left toes in. Now we're moving into our wide-legged forward fold again. See if you can get a little bit deeper this time on the inhale. Lengthen out. Exhale, fold forward. Chest comes forward. Eye gaze towards the ground or towards the wall behind you. Same thing here. You can grab the outside of the feet. Maybe you pull a little bit harder this time. Get a deeper stretch behind the legs. Let the head drop down. You can shift your weight side to side. And then turning and facing towards the front of the mat. Your left foot steps back to meet the right. Into your down dog. You can hold in your downward facing dog or flow through. Gliding forward into a plank position. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Nice, and push back into your down dog on the exhale. From your downward facing dog, step, hop, or jump forward into your forward fold. Bend your knees a little bit if you need to, and on your inhale, roll yourself back out. Vertebrae by vertebrae, palms come up. And then release your palms by the side. All right, find a little slow sequence, and then we're gonna make our way towards the ground for a little bit more deeper stretching. So toes together at the top of the mat. On your inhale, bring your palms up. Deep breath. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, fingertips to shins, lengthen, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale, step, hop, or jump back into your plank position. And flow through, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Nice, and push back into your down dog. This time the right leg reaches up towards the sky. Right hip opens up this time. So drop your right heel towards the left glute. And then just draw a couple circles with the right knee. Clockwise and counterclockwise, just massaging the right hip. Opening the hip up. And then squaring the right hip off. Bring the right knee forward. You're going to place your right foot underneath the heart and then walk your palms towards you. So check out your feet. You want your right foot at about a 90. Left foot at 45. Feet about hip distance apart. Bring your palms together in front of the right big toe. And reverse your way back out. Come up. We're moving into pyramid pose. So both hips are squared off towards the front of the mat. Tuck your chin to chest, so throat choked here. Reach up and dive forward towards the right knee. Fingertips towards the right big toe. As you make your way down, you can bend your right knee as much as you need to make contact forehead to knee or forehead to shin, and you can separate the palms as well to help give the body some support. Chin to chest, forehead to knee. Try to straighten your right leg out a couple of times. So that nice stretch behind the hamstring, the calf here. And then walking your palms back out in back to meet the left into your down dog. Opposite side, left leg reaches up towards the sky. Open your left hip up towards the left side wall. Left knee reaches up towards the ceiling. You can draw a couple circles with the left hip, clockwise and counterclockwise. Try not to collapse into the shoulders. Keep the shoulders square. And then as you square your left hip back off towards the back of the mat, bring your left foot underneath the heart. You're going to straighten out the left leg. So the left foot is at 90, right foot about a 45, palms together in front of the left big toe. Make your way out, come up. Square both hips off towards the front of the mat. Inhale, reach up, tuck your chin to chest, and dive forward towards the left knee. Fingertips towards your left big toe. Curling. You can bend your left knee as much as you need to make contact forehead to knee or forehead to shin. You can separate the palms or have them together out in front of you. Lots of options. Getting a nice stretch in. And then palms come back together. Or excuse me, release your palms out in front of you. You're going to step your left foot back to meet the right. And from here, glide forward into your plank position. And we're going to lower all the way down towards the ground. Your chin is to the mat. Your palms come about to the area of the rib cage. Squeeze your elbows in by the side. Bring your toes and knees together. We're going to move through cobra and then some deeper shoulder stretching. Toes together, knees together. Inhale, lift your chest up off the mat. Try to squeeze your shoulder blades together. Don't put too much weight into the palms. You can even lift the palms slightly. It may change to how high you can lift your chest up for your cobra. Lift. And lower all the way. Left ear to the mat, looking out to the right, palms by the side. Okay, chin comes back to the center of the mat or towel. Second set, palms come underneath the shoulders, elbows in by the side, toes, knees together, inhale, cobra, chest up. See if you can bring your eye gaze a little bit higher across the ceiling. Lift. And lower down. Right ear to the mat, looking out to the left, palms by the side. Chin comes back to the center of the mat or towel. Now this time we're going to be moving into a little bit of a shoulder stretch. So reach your left palm out to the side like you're making a 90-degree angle with the left side of the body. You're going to take your right palm, place your right palm underneath the right shoulder so your right elbow is up. Right heel comes in towards the right glute. And then use your right palm to help push yourself open. So you're feeling a stretch for the left shoulder. Now if you feel any pinching or any impingement on the left side, make sure to back out. You don't want to go too deep. So you can stay here with the right foot on the ground, or if you'd like to take things deeper, reach your right palm up and you can move into a bind with the right ankle behind you. Getting a little bit deeper stretch for the left shoulder on the ground as well as the right side body. Make sure you're remembering to breathe. And then gently making your way back out. You can release the palm if you were in your bind, the right palm. Let the right hip come towards the ground. Moving over to the opposite side. So now reach out through your right palm. Make a 90 degrees with the right palm to the right. Take your left palm, bring your left palm underneath the left shoulder, left heel in towards the left hip. And begin pushing yourself open on this side. So then you can lift the left palm up and bind with the left foot behind you. And now you'll feel this on the right side. You may have a difference in the intensity in the shoulder on the ground, depending on your what side is dominant. I'm always a little bit tighter on my right personally. Feeling that opening, always making sure you're listening to the body, never any impingement or tingling. Just opening things up. And then gently make your way back through center. Left palm to the ground, left knee down. Place your palms to the mat, lift yourself up onto all fours. Now we're going to come back into our cat-cow like we started out at the beginning of class. I want you to notice any changes. Hopefully you feel a little bit more open. This is a nice kind of slow flow this morning. So on your inhale, belly down, chest up. Tailbone up towards the ceiling. And on your exhale, tuck your chin to chest. Arch your spine, come up onto your fingertips. Inhale. Belly down, chest up. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Now you come back onto all fours. We're going to add on a stretch for now for the behind the shoulder blade. So on your inhale, reach your right palm up towards the sky. Draw a couple circles with the right shoulder. And then from here, thread your right palm underneath the left shoulder, right shoulder to the mat, right ear to the mat. Now you can leave your left palm where it is, or you can walk your left fingertips forward, getting a little bit deeper stretch on the left side. Feel the twisting in the right shoulder. And then gently making your way back out. So you'll leave your left palm or walk it back in. Inhale, right palm up. Exhale, right palm down. Opposite side, left side. Inhale, left fingertips reach up towards the sky. Exhale, thread your left palm through. Left shoulder to the mat, left ear to the mat. And walking your right fingertips forward if you would like. A little bit deeper stretch through the right side of the body. And then gently walk your fingertips back towards you, right palm to the mat. Inhale, left palm up. Exhale, left palm down. Now bring your knees forward. We're going to swing our legs around and roll back into Shavasana. Make sure you have, as I mentioned at the beginning of class, make sure you have a strap or a belt. A towel will do as well. And roll yourself out. Lying down, head towards the front of the mat, head towards the back of the mat, feet towards the front of the mat. On your next inhale, bring both knees in towards you, wrap your palms around both knees, and I want you to take a moment here and just feel the back body on the earth. Notice what that feels like, to feel supported, to feel a little massage for the kidneys and the adrenal glands. You can move your knees clockwise or counterclockwise, or even opposite of one another. Just circling around, massaging the hip joints, getting the lymphatic tissue open and moving. Then send your left leg long. Take your strap. You're going to bring your strap to the top of the right foot. And send your right foot up towards the ceiling. You can grab the strap with both palms, pull the right leg towards you, get the nice stretch down the back of the right hamstring. And the more you flex your foot, the deeper of a stretch you'll feel for the right calf. So kicking out through your right heel. And then let your right foot cross over so you take your strap into the left palm. Let your right foot cross over the midline of the body. And this is going to get you a stretch for the IT band on the right side. You can leave your right hip on the ground for more of an IT band stretch. If you would like to move into a deeper twist, you can let your right hip come up off the ground and let your right foot drift all the way over towards the left side. So a couple of options. I like to get my IT band nice and stretched out, so I'll just cross over midline. Keep the toes on the right foot flexed. Then making your way back through center, you're going to grab the strap with your right palm. So let the left palm come down, now let your right foot open up to the right. You can let your left palm come to the left hip, try to keep the left hip on the ground. That deep opening for the groin on the right side. And then coming back through center, we're going to switch legs. So now let your left foot switch into where the right foot was. Your right leg is going to extend out long and pull your left leg towards you. Try to keep the right hip on the ground and shoulders on the ground so you're not putting tension. You're just pulling and stretching the back of the left leg. And then let your left foot cross over midline. Get a stretch for the outside of the left hip, IT band. And then make your way back through center, switch palms. Now you're going to grab the strap with the right palm. Let the left foot drop over, you'll grab the strap with the left palm. Let the foot drop over towards the left side of your mat. A little stretch for the inside of the left thigh. Right palm stays secure on the right hip. And then coming back through center, gently release the left leg down. We're going to come into, bring your feet towards you, place your heels on the ground, Knees are on in front of you. We're going to do a couple of pelvic tilts. So imagine you have a bowl of water right at the center of the pelvis. You want your knees about hip distance apart, heels in towards you. On your inhale, tilt the pelvis forward towards the front of your mat, tailbone down, pelvis up. You'll have a little arch in your spine. On the exhale, tilt the pelvis towards you. Now your spine is going to come towards the ground. You can even place your palms, like bring them into a diamond position and place them on the pelvis. Inhale, tilt forward. Exhale, tilt back. One more time. Inhale, tilt forward. Exhale, tilt back. Just feeling the energy move through the sacral chakra, through the root chakra. And as you come back to more of a neutral spine, take your right ankle, bring your right ankle to the top of the left knee, making a figure 4. Thread your right palm through the legs, grabbing the back of the left thigh or the top of the left shin. This is our reclined pigeon. And you can even draw a couple circles with the left ankle clockwise and counterclockwise, just loosening up the fascia on the left leg. And then releasing the left heel down, switching sides, right ankle down, right foot down, left ankle to the top of the right knee, making a figure 4. Thread your left palm through the legs, grabbing the back of the right thigh, the top of the right shin. Pull your right leg towards you. You can draw a couple circles with the right ankle or toes, clockwise, counterclockwise. And then gently release your right heel towards the ground. Release the left foot. Both knees now coming towards you. Move into your happy baby or shoulder stand. You can even option for legs up the wall. I just want to make sure that you're getting a little mild inversion this morning. So kind of rocking left and right, back and forth. You can roll side to side, being very playful with it. I find myself a couple times throughout the day, if I'm feeling heavy or feeling stagnant, I'll just come in and lay on my yoga mat a little bit, just kind of roll around, get the energy moving. It doesn't necessarily have to be anything structured. Just allowing whatever is in you to move through and out so that you're staying in a constant high vibration, no matter what the world throws at you. Just rocking back and forth. And as you come back through center, just let the bottom of the feet come together. Knees fall open. Supta Baddha Konasana, supine bound angle. You can let the palms settle over the pelvis or over the belly. Again, inhaling in through the nose, down into the belly. And on your exhale breath, cleansing, cathartic exhale as you release. You're welcome to stay in your Shavasana as long as you would like. I want to thank everybody for joining me this morning. I'm hopefully going to be doing a couple more live videos over the next couple of days. I've been kind of brainstorming on some other topics besides yoga that I could offer. A lot of you know that I like to teach workshops, and so I'm thinking about doing a workshop on earthing or grounding and what the benefits are for that. Stay tuned. I've posted a couple more essential oil videos on my YouTube channel. You can find me on YouTube with by searching for Carly Sink or Hi-Frequency Healing. And again, I'm always looking for suggestions. I hope everybody has enjoyed, and I will see you next week. Tuesdays is more of a power class. Thursdays more gentle. And I miss everybody. I love you guys, and hopefully we can see each other soon. Namaste.